So I would like to show you about quilting on an old Singer sewing machine. Well, not too old. I bought this in 1978. It's a Singer Stylist 7, where is it? There, model 776. And I call it the last of the good singers. I actually worked for the Singer store at the time. This machine was built entirely in the United States. Now, I'm going to be quilting with this machine because my fancy machine over here, which is an old Janome, um, is not working. So it's back to the workhorse. Couple things I want to show you first is if you're going to be sewing like in the ditch, you probably want to use this is the even feed foot. Now I don't know how they if they still make these. My machine is a slant needle machine, which means the needle isn't straight up and down, but at a slant, which the advantage of that is that you're able to see the eye, somewhat easier to thread. Nowadays, the even feed foot is called a walking foot. And I haven't found out if there's any real difference between the two. So first, we want to take off the shank or ankle of this, the regular one. You unscrew this, right here, and then you can wiggle this out. I'm not very good at doing this one-handed. There. So actually, this configuration is a lot like the Janome as far as the way it gets onto the shank. Okay, put that away where you won't lose it, and get out your even feed foot. Now I thought the Janome would be fun because the even feed foot is in the machine, but I haven't had a chance to try it out because it died a week after I purchased the machine. Okay, this goes over the shank, this part here. The trick is to get this part, the arm, up and in the right place, which is over here, while you put the shank on. There we go. It's not really that difficult. Remember, I'm doing this one-handed. So then we tighten the screw. It does have a screw head if you want to really tighten it down. I don't know if that's necessary. And now we have a even feed or walking foot. And I'll just take this scrap here. Make sure you get it under the, and you can sew. Pretty much just like the fancy machines. Okay. But what I really wanted to show, so I use this when I'm quilting and I'm stitching in the ditch, so it's just one straight line. What I really want to show you though is how to quilt like I don't know if you call it free arm. So we have to get rid of this. Whoops, not that part. Still need the needle. unscrew this, take it off. We're going to put the regular shank back on. Remember, I'm being one-handed. I recommend two hands when you do this. Okay, screw that down. Put your presser foot down. Well, don't put the presser foot down. Pop this off by pressing down. Look familiar? Modern machines have that feature as well. Now, we want to do even feed, so we don't want the feed dogs up. So you use this plate, which came with the machine, and for the longest time I had no idea what this was. Right? It looks kind of weird, but what it does, take that off. If you notice, it removes the feed dogs from the sewing area. Now, oops.